Hey, it's Johnny. I didn't plan on making a video this evening. It's almost 7 now. I got out of work at about 4. That's cool. It was supposed to be 81 degrees. It was 89 degrees, but it's beautiful out. But no rain, no rain, no rain. Just drizzle, drizzle this morning again, and that's all she wrote. Slight chance of thunderstorms for the next 2 days for you snowflakes. 2 days. But you gotta laugh and look at stuff. Okay, I do stuff online. I watch hockey games and stuff. Carolina Avalanche, my Colorado Avalanche, won the Stanley Cup this freaking spring, okay? I watch those games for free. They're on betting sites, gambling sites. I don't gamble. I haven't bought maybe 4 lottery tickets for $2 a piece in the last 4 years. I don't gamble. I haven't been to a casino in probably, 10 years. But this is cool. I got stuff in the mail, my regular Wednesday mail bag from Norfolk for the grocery stores and stuff in Columbus. And I got this. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I was going to pitch it right away and throw it. But it said, this is funny. This is going to make your day. I'm like, I can't just ditch it while I'm bringing stuff into the house. Sorry, I'm having a puff. Oh yeah, I told you I'm going to be all over the place. Whoa. I tried to film and talk, and that went in the wrong pipe. But I had to go to see my heart doctor, not the surgeon that did put the stent in my heart 4.5 years ago. I had to go see the doctor that I went to see because I went, hey, something right. Oh yeah, and my right carotid artery is totally plugged from birth, pretty much. I only got one ear, but all the blood's still working in my head, going around. It's called a benign blockage. Woohoo! Shit, but now I went and got hooked up to EKG, all that stuff. Yearly checkup. Everything's perfect. Get a blood test later, because my insurance sucks. Go to the Patch Health Fair in Norfolk, Nebraska, where it's only $40 for all the blood work. So I take off for that. Everything's perfect again. Now, okay, yeah, EKG, yeah, everything cool. You need to stop smoking. Well, I'm smoking less than I did last year. And, you gained 4 pounds. Yeah, and it's more muscles. See? It's muscle, it ain't fat. Oh no, I'm 6'1", I weigh 183 pounds with my clothes and shoes on. Oh no! They gotta mess with you. But everything is just so funny. Everything's checking out fine. EKG, everything's great. I feel fine. Not a problem. And I said, then I get this in the mail. I was going to chuck it, but I seen it said, this is going to make your day. I'm like, I better don't throw it away. Just don't throw it in the burn pile in the barrel in the garage. Let's see what it is. This is hilarious. And I'm glad they sent it to me. Check this out. It is online gambling site, apparently. Yeah, it's free if you sign up. There you go, 125%. You sign up. I do it for free. I know how to get in there. I just signed up and football betting. I don't bet on nothing. But Nebraska this year ain't looking good. But it does state the dates of every game and who they're playing. It says pretty much Nebraska sucks, who their quarterback is, blah blah, and their shit last year. And then, but it has all of the pro football games, just splitting one here. And it shows the date, time of the game, and all that cool shit I didn't have. So I'm going to keep that so I don't have to Google search who's playing when. Cool? So, no, I'm not throwing this away, and it don't cost me a dime. And I said, now I'm going to hit up their website and sign in, and if I put $1 in it, if they're streaming all these games live, for $1. Yeah, I might have to lose $1 every month betting. You gotta know how to work the system. I get all that shit streamed me free if I sign up, as long as I spend $1. But the hockey one and stuff, I don't know if they're hooked together. The hockey don't cost me nothing as long as I sign up and watch. I don't even have to bet, but I can watch the live game. You gotta have a brain. And I came up with a new word. Okay, that's that part. I'm not throwing that away. I'm gonna put this where by my laptop and computer and stuff here. Over to my Parts Express that ripped off my stereo, system that I designed. Right there, that one. And everyone said thank you. And now I have a drink because my mouth's dried out. There's something else I want to talk about. Oh! I said I got the transmission for the Kia Racers on its way. Piece of crap, Oh, my work car, I've been driving a Lincoln. Yeah, this morning, in fog, just so thick. 4 feet, 3 deer. I went, thank you for not smashing my car. And I was driving 35 mile an hour. I knew it was going to be wicked. So I don't like driving a Lincoln. That's too beautiful a car and too nice for a work car. Waiting on a used $33,000 mile factory replacement transmission on a 98 Kia that was supposedly replaced a couple of years ago, and then it got smashed. So it's going to show up. But now I did some checking because I have to. Yeah, my smoke went out. Just listen. Don't worry about watching. Because I had to spend the $546 for the transmission, which is totally economically feasible. You buy a 150,000 mile used car, no warranty, looks good, you don't know what you got. Vehicle payments are going to be at least $250 to $300 a freaking month because they're just ballistic in price. You don't even know what you got. I know what I have. I've done all work. I've had it for I've had it since 2002. It looks like crap, but it's all solid, and I keep up on it. It's $550, smartest thing I can do. I said I just pulled that transmission out. When I got COVID, it took me 28 hours. But if I don't have COVID now, which I don't, I should be able to pull that transmission out, put it back in. I have my old videos you can go see. Not company spec, how to hold the engine up, but it worked great. And that was my first time pulling one of them, and they're so freaking tight. They're a nightmare. But I've done it once when I was sick and, I had to blow it off for almost 2 weeks because I couldn't even crawl underneath nothing. But yeah, when COVID tried to kick my ass. Now, guess who's winning? But okay, a transmission is supposed to be here by next Monday. Okay. That was cool stuff. And people at work asked me, I got to tell you the rest of the stuff. I got texted today. What a job offer I got texted. Holy cannoli. I get texts for job offers for running a truck and emails, probably 25 a day. Mostly emails because I try to block them on a text. I got texted this one. But let me finish my story about, the Kia Racer's going to be gone. It'll be all right. Last week was kind of I love my job, but last week was like the couple evil scumbags. Get down on Ronnie and bitching at him and yelling at him for no frickin' reason. I was about ready to walk. I have over 2 million miles, 39 years of driving a truck long haul, not just, I'm running a shag truck and I don't destroy nothing. I did break one light out of a trailer when it rolled over because they had a big dirt pile in the way. Yeah, okay. But I got offered an awesome job today, part-time, out of Norfolk, Nebraska, where I'm going to work anyway, running a semi-trailer to Omaha and back. But it's Saturday, you leave at 2:45, if you can guess what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'm like, hey, this is awesome. And $35.14 an hour to start, plus even part-time, 30 hours, like 2 to 3 runs. What's the catch? So I started snooping. And then, yeah, $35.14 an hour. You leave Saturday afternoon at like 4:25 or 2:45, something like that. And then you get out and back to Omaha. And then Sunday you leave at, I think it was like 9 o'clock at night. It don't matter. And then maybe into Monday you leave at, you're running at night, which I did hauling groceries all the time. And hauling steel, you leave at midnight to 1 or 2. Now I'm finally used to being up during the day and waking up. My morning was always 11 o'clock at night to midnight was my morning, okay, when I started work. Yeah, I said, there's got to be a catch. I haul groceries on and off, but constantly for companies or for about 18 to 20 years. Groceries have to be there. Even in a blizzard and it snowed and they shut down the interstates and you got to get around it because you got to get that food to the people that are snowed in. Well, guess what? I tried to explain this to all the scumbag dispatchers that were snowflakes, didn't get it. If the roads are closed and there's that much snow and everything's shut down because of a blizzard, there ain't nobody going to the fucking grocery store right now. They had to go and go and go till they shut down the roads, and then I went around where they shut down the roads, and I always got there. And it was, it was very dangerous, very dangerous. Not just for me with a truck. If some other scumbag out in the snowstorm in their pickup or their car, and then they're snowballing across, and they hit the brakes, and many times very close. Well, this is about the same AO. It's not groceries. It's hauling U.S. Postal Service mail, which darker wind, darker night, blizzard, you gotta go, even if it's dangerous as shit. And I swore I'd never do that again because I'm not worried me piling up nothing, because I never have. But the scumbags out in that crap, and you run them over or something, and then, man, I'd feel really bad. And there was a really bad accident they ain't talked about yet on the radio or news on the Highway 81, the 4-lane, 70 mile an hour north and south from Norfolk south. They apparently blocked up the northbound lane because the northbound lane traffic was all coming up First Street, which is a crap 20 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour asphalt road. And they were routing out somebody apparently, and I saw an ambulance with the lights on, one of the big ones, coming at me, going to Norfolk. They weren't in no hurry. There were fatalities in this accident. I'm sure I can let you know tomorrow what happened, but when they're routing all the main 4-lane traffic around a mile on a gravel road and then down the asphalt road, that's just feedlots and stuff there, 30 mile an hour, and they're all trying to drive like 65 on it. It was funny watching them coming at me. I'm like, get over, bam, 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 bam. Oh, it was hilarious. But I went, man, there was a bad accident or something there. So God bless whoever's dead, because there's fatalities on that 4-lane. They run 70 mile an hour, and there's just stop signs. And if you don't peg your stuff right and you don't pay attention when you cross it, or if you're they'll run over you. And you don't have much time. I'm basically positive. I can feel it. There's fatalities. It sucked. I could feel it on the way home. But now, and say prayers to whoever. I'm sure there's fatalities. I said the ambulance didn't go through, and it was Madison going to Norfolk, not the Norfolk one. Yeah, they pretty much got dead bodies in the Madison ambulance, and they're taking them not to the hospital, taking them to the fucking morgue. I could feel that shit. Something right, I could feel it. Oh, then it all adds together. So say prayers to whoever made it. If they did make it, I don't have a clue, but I know it's very bad when they close off the frickin' 4-lane highway and route people around on gravel roads. It's not good, okay? God bless whoever, even if they made a mistake. But you can't make one mistake driving, or you can end up dead as shit in a heartbeat. Don't be playing with phones and stuff. I don't know what happened, but it'll be in the news tomorrow, okay? It's not good. There's definitely fatalities, and it ain't good when they have to close down the whole frickin' 4-lane and ride them around on a gravel and then an asphalt road. So that's the other part that sucks. Now here's the other kicker I was thinking about. I'm not debt-free yet. I wanted to be debt-free by now, but it's just me working and making my money and saving my money. It has nothing to do with my papa's estate. I still haven't had a deed that I was supposed to get in March that says I own what I did inherit. Oh yeah, that's still going on with the family too. Ooh, cool breeze. I'm not going to get into that. I'll show you that later. There's some funky stuff going on there. I'm the only one that's not a power of attorney or something. And then the other one, my older sister passed away. It's my other sister's still alive, my twin brother. And they're I don't know who has power of attorney, but some kind of wonky. I'll let you know when it shows up. Okay, so that's no big deal. I'm all right yet. I'm just waiting for my deed that my sister from Idaho said I should have had last week. Still ain't here. Okay. Which by all legal sorts, I believe I should have had that deed by February of this year. Yeah, and this is me grabbing another cigarette. I'm talking to you guys because you're my friends, okay? Now here's another kicker. What do you think of my silver dew? What do you think of that? Yeah, it's kind of poofing at you. Just got it cut, and my once every 6 month haircut. Cool breeze. Why don't you do it yourself? My dog clippers died. I don't have any dogs anymore, and it burned up. Now here's something other else that's really cool. I did some looking about. I'm almost debt-free, but you see what I drive. My stuff breaks, and I fix it, and I work on it myself, and saves me thousands and thousands of dollars because I have knowledge and ability, and just enough. I can't do it as fast as a big transmission shop with a car lift. No, excuse me. But I can do it and save $2,000. Yeah, that car, the Kia, whether pay somebody else to do it. Knowledge is freaking power. Knowledge will keep you alive, especially when money situations are tight. I was looking. I have enough money stashed in savings accounts and cash in safe deposit boxes and things. I have 6 months of my salary stashed in cash if something goes bad or I have to move on and do something, you know. I have, but I'm not debt free. I'm $220 short. And I was going to make it this week, but I had to pay $549 for a transmission. Okay, it's payment is PayPal. I can pay them $50 a month and whittle it down in 5 months, but they're charging 20. Well, me it was 18.9% interest. Oh, your credit rating. My credit rating is 800 and, well, it's like 3 points above the max. I mean, below the max. And you know, if you pay off your credit cards, they get pissed when they drop it because you're not borrowing money. If you don't have a credit rating, it's awesome. That means you don't have to borrow money. You can just pay cash for it. Get it? And I was just looking up because, you know, friends at work I talk to and other friends, and they don't quite understand. Well, yeah, my credit rating's way up here and boom, boom, and I got this and my, well, okay. But what's your total true, not what you own, your mortgage, what is your total owned, paid for net worth compared to what you make? What your income is, your total expenses, not, well, I got this $600,000 house, if I sold it tomorrow, no, it's your real income compared to your debt and your real net worth, not what you don't own. It's what you own compared to your income. What you own compared to your income, including mortgage. And this is your income with you or your wife or whoever. This is what financial facilities will look at, and they know you're a fucking sucker and they're going to take you to cleaners. The max for one person or two people, net income, not gross. The net income between me, one person, and my outstanding debt. All of my payments, including car payments, insurance payments, fuel payments, food payments, should never exceed 28% of what I bring in every year. Okay? But they don't tell you that. It don't matter. Yeah, but yeah, everything I have is paid for. Now, if you make $100,000 a year, bring home, and your husband or wife makes $100,000 a year, bring home, boom. There's $200,000 clear net money. But you have a debt of $395,000 on a mortgage. You have a debt of, yeah, 85, so $150,000 on vehicles you're driving around to show off and look how rich I am, because nobody really cares but you do. And then, oh, spend another $40,000 to do the garage doors and buy home curb appeal, and then fix the bathroom and put down new stuff because it looks cool. Inside, you see what I got hanging on the walls? There's my designer stuff. John Deere mittens and John Deere. I love John Deere. That's what I got. You know, this is, I gotta have all this new design. Why do you don't need it. Nobody's gonna see it. 99% people don't care what you got as long as you can walk through the house and they're not gonna like stumble over something and get a broken bone, and they can use a toilet, or they can walk in, and take their shoes off, and their socks won't get dirty if they walk around the house and go in the bathroom, which I've been in places, take the shoes off, because I always do, and walk to just use the bathroom, and my shoes look like I walked through a frickin' cattle yard, okay? But that's how they live. But yeah, you take all that in effect, all these scumbags you think got money up the ass because they're driving all this new shit,